And I completed my squats and lunges for the day. I am still having difficulty in regards to doing a very good squat form. My torso still leans too far forward. I have the hardest time like keeping that low back where it stays like that when I'm going down, because it's like I just want to keep leaning too far forward. So we're still working on that. So hopefully, eventually, I will get to a point where I can go down a lot more, not, I wouldn't say symmetrical, but where it's a lot better. So there was no skipping out on the leg days today. So we did just get done at the gym. We hit the leg department hard. I didn't stay too long, so it was a relatively short exercise, but it was just the leg area, so which is easily done within about 25 minutes. Especially given the fact that I did 100 squats already and 200 lunges already. So once you remove out squats and lunges out of your leg routine, it becomes more about the nitty gritty at that point, and we're working out pretty hard. I am forcing myself to do hamstring curls now. I have always been very bad at doing hamstring curls and always have pretty much not done them. I discovered pretty early on, about 10 years ago, that for whatever reason, hamstring curls sort of hurt and they're very unpleasant feeling, regardless of what type of machine I'm using. If it's the seated one, the laying down one, the standing upright one, or even if I'm using cable pulls for my hamstrings, or even when I'm using the Bosu ball and rolling it in towards me, it still remains uncomfortable. And at this point, I'm just assuming that I've never had any strength there, never had any focus there, and at this point in time, I think my quads are incredibly stronger than my hamstrings, and I think that that's causing some complications. So we're going to continue forcing myself through some hamstrings. I am starting at a relatively low weight to just ease into it. So pretty much at this point in time, I'm just trying to make myself do any amount whatsoever as long as I do them. So I'm hoping to get some sort of improvement within about 30 to 60 days of working on those hamstrings. So to end day 33, we did about an hour and 30-minute bike ride. So it ended up with right at 697 calories burned after the 100 active minutes. So we've definitely have concluded leg day. So, wow. So that's amazing. As far as tomorrow's Saturday, and sometimes typically Saturdays can be a pretty hard day because I usually stay up super late on Friday nights, which is what it is, Lyft driving. So sometimes I'll end up sleeping in, or if I have to get up and go early to somewhere. I do have a friend's event early in the morning. At this point in time, I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to make it out to it. I did say that I would love to, and I did tell Joseph that I'll try my best to, but it's honestly going to come down to how tired I am when I wake up, and how early I can get out of bed versus how late I end up getting into bed. Today I did try a new thing. I tried this French vanilla carb steady drink that's 180 calories. I sort of have a little bit of an addiction, well, it's an old addiction, to the French vanilla cappuccinos that they serve at gas stations. At QT, I get the fat-free French vanilla, and then at 7-Eleven, they call it the skinny French vanilla. But all the same, the amount of calories in it is still sort of just up in the air. Who really knows how many calories you're getting within it? I have, with my best research, I've concluded that the relatively small cups will still net up to 200 calories. So at least with this, I am 100% no 180 calories, and It does have a lot of vitamins and minerals in the back of it, and when I heated it up and put it in a coffee cup, it was sort of frothy and kind of milky and thick, like the French vanilla cappuccinos. So I do feel like it was a pretty good replacement, with netting about the same amount of calories, but a whole lot less just random sugar and a lot more nutrition. It didn't stay warm as long though. Maybe it was just the cup. Maybe I should try more insulated cups or something. And then it kept building a film over the top of it. So otherwise it wasn't bad at all. I'm not saying I'm drinking it every morning. I've actually gone quite a while without drinking the cappuccinos every morning. But I feel like every once in a while I have that craving. So I will at least substitute that.